Hi, I'm Matt Williams, and I'm the International Trainer for the Fax and Document Distribution Group at OpenText. In this brand new series of videos, I'm going to introduce you to the basic usage of the fax server clients. In this video, I want to show you how easy it is to send a fax. I'm assuming that FaxUtil has been installed on your PC and that you have an account on the fax server. Now go ahead and open up FaxUtil. If you're prompted for a username and password, enter it now. There are many ways for an administrator to set up the server, so don't worry if you didn't have to enter any information before getting to the main window in FaxUtil. To send a fax, simply click the new fax icon, or choose Fax from the File menu. You can also press the Ctrl-N keys on your keyboard. This brings up the new fax dialog. Take a look at the dialog and look for any text that's bold. Those are the fields that you have to fill in at a minimum. Usually the name and fax number are bold, so enter that information now. In addition, there are probably some other fields that would make sense to fill in. Click on the Cover Sheet tab at the top and fill in what you want to say. This text will show up in the Notes area on the cover sheet generated by the fax server. It should be checked by default, but make sure the Use Cover Sheet checkbox is checked. You probably want the recipient to know where the fax came from, so make sure your name is entered on this tab. Usually a fax is more than just a cover sheet, so make sure you add an attachment. There are several ways of adding attachments. Two of the easiest ways are to choose it in the file browser or simply drag and drop it from a folder on your PC. Now click Send and the fax should be sent automatically. If you don't see your fax at the top of the list in FaxUtil, make sure that list is sorted by date with the newest faxes on top. A few columns over to the right, you should see a status for the fax. If it says OK, then the fax has been successfully sent. Depending on the capacity of the fax server, it may take some time for the fax to reach an OK status. There's no need to notify anyone of a problem unless you see a red light next to your fax. If you see a yellow light, which may occur if the recipient's fax machine was busy, fax server will try it again in a few minutes. The list of faxes will refresh itself every 60 seconds. To refresh more often, press the F5 key or click the refresh button in the icon bar. Congratulations, your first fax has been sent. In future videos, we'll look at some of the other ways you can send faxes, what you can do with faxes after you receive them, and more. If you have any comments about this video or have a particular question you'd like me to address in a future video, contact me on Twitter, where I go by the name Techno-Evangelist. I love getting ideas from end users since they help me see if I'm going in the right direction with these videos. Thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye.